Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Black Wulfe Gaming. As usual, I'm your host, Sir Wulfe, and welcome to the very first episode of Kingdom Come Deliverance. The Kingdom Come Deliverance is set in Bohemia in the year 1403. You play the son of a blacksmith, and that's all I'm going to get into with the description because it's really good. But I've played this game a little bit. Just to kind of get a feel for it. I don't know, hour or so maybe. But I haven't gone too far, so I don't know too much about the story except like basically the first chapter, I guess you could say. It's a free roam, open world game, a little like Skyrim, but without any magic at all, because this is supposedly one of the most historically accurate period set games ever made. I mean, the developers actually went to some of the real locations and took measurements and this and that to build the towns historically accurate. So, excuse me. So I've been really looking forward to playing this game. Before we continue though, before we get onto it though, I do have one announcement. I'll be giving away a $10 Amazon card. Now, in order to enter to win, it's really easy. Just hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and leave a comment below in this video. Drawing will end 1 week after this video gets posted. So just keep that in mind. If you want that $10 card, follow those steps, and you could win. So, alright, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into the game, because I know you guys are hopefully as excited as I am to keep going with this. So, here we go.
God bless.
Same to you.
Today's a scorcher.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm. Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabag.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue. A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Cool. Alright, so the way this works is the first two choices here is basically character development here. So I can choose like speech, agility, vitality, or strength as my two base, my two base things. I get a small bonus to them. So I am going to go with Bianca.
I was with Bianca. We were, talking?
Talking, were you? That's what you call it, is it?
Stop it, Ma.
Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
And let's see. I think I'll do speech.
You think he's teaching me sword fighting, don't you? What use would that be to me? Here. I'm not lying to you, Ma.
All right, then, if you say so. I don't mean to pry, but you know your father takes a dim view of such things.
Yeah. I'm hungry.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Have my friends been here?
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
My friends aren't drunks.
Matthew and Fritz aren't drunkards.
I never said they were, did I? And if I really minded you going for a beer with them, I'd have put a stop to it long ago. I was young once too, you know. And your father was no angel when he was in Kuttenberg.
Give me an example.
Of course he wasn't.
You don't believe me? Ask him yourself.
All right, I will.
You're not a boy anymore, Henry. You're a man, and it's time to start acting like one. Yesterday you promised your father you'd help at the forge. If you made yourself useful now and then, I wouldn't mind your mischief-making so much.
Is Pa angry at me?
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was, and you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Do you need help?
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Alright, so there is, there is actually hunger in this game, sleep, there's injuries. You know, if I take a, if I want to be an adventurer, I need not to take an arrow to the knee. So I'm gathering food for the winter. If you look down at the bottom of the screen, just to the right of the health and the stamina bar, you'll see a little icon. It's basically how hungry I am. And currently, I seem to be pretty freaking... Actually, I'm not that hungry, but kind of hungry. Ooh, excuse me, I'll take all that. Ooh, cheese. I'll take the cheese. Just that much more food. And I think I can eat from the pot too. Let me eat all the food. All the food's mine. All right. Let's see. Cool. Is it? Ooh, more food. I'm a growing boy. I need food. Oh, I also need a lockpick apparently. Food! Alright. Not enough nonsense. Let's go ahead and get into the game. Let us go speak with Father. I have discovered grindstone. See, right there, grindstone. Yo, Pops.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Alright, if you would like to read this, feel free to pause it. I'll make sure it stays on screen long enough that you have the opportunity to.
Sorry, Father. I was taking a stroll and lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
How,
Yeah.
my boy? When are you going to get some sense? Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzig, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Alright, so I think... But we do... How we do the sword fighting first. I know you guys want to see the exciting sword fighting. It's actually a pretty cool system. If you played For Honor, it's kind of similar to that. I didn't play the game. I didn't play the main game. I did play the beta though.
Do you want to learn something?
No.
No, I don't think so. Thanks.
Suit yourself. Hell to the...
Alright, but yeah, it's very much like For Honor. You pick a direction and you attack.
From yesterday's great wound?
That was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yes.
Let's just hope the sword does not get stuck in me.
Alright, I wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
The long and arduous journey of this guy walking so far. Look at the detail on that horse's face.
Do you need help?
Alright, let's see. These guys heading up here. Boo! Chase the sheep. Ooh, running out of stamina. Look at the sheep. He's like, oh, come on, I just laid down. It just lay down and then trying to get right back up again because we were walking past. Poor little sheeps.
So, can we get started?
Yes, we can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far. Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to
All right.
hit me.
The reticle in the center of the screen,
Just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try
you see I've got
slashing from
5 different
sides.
points to attack
Unpredictability
from.
is the key. Never repeat yourself.
And it's those 5 directions I can choose to pick I can pick to attack from.
The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times.
And the center one is for the stab.
Not bad. Good. Let's try something else. One strike, I can fend off foul sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Good. All right.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright. Is that it?
Alright.
Ah, that's it. Next, we go collect the deck from Kunesh. Chase the sheep a little bit more. Run, sheepy sheep. I do like the detail they put in the town. Look, it's... Oh, can I interact with the pillory? Can I? Oh, I can't use the pillory. That'd been kind of cool to be able to put myself in the pillory. No. Public shaming. Flies. They did do a lot of detail into all this, and I like that. It's very, very nicely done. I mean, these stacks of wood actually look like individual stacks of wood, not just like a placed, like one giant placed item that's just colored like wood. All right, Kinesh, give me all your money.
What do you want?
Father sent me for money.
Father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe Father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
If that's the way you want it, I'll tell Father you won't pay, and you can tell him what you told me.
Now, I could, technically, kick his ass. But, instead, I'm going to go for this a little differently. Let's see if I can slip into his home and take his stuff. Let's see. Okay, he has no stuff in here. No stuff in there. This dude ain't got squat.
A locked chest. I'll need a lockpick to get into that.
I'm gonna eat your food. Alright, so... Wrong button. I need to get... I need to get a lockpick, and I think I can get it over here. The first playthrough I did was just, like I said, testing, see what everything looked like. And basically all I did was just just beat the ever-living snot out of him. I lost the first time and then punched him in the back of the head.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with you,
is
Henry.
opposed to your king.
I'm with you, Matthew.
So are such lords as
What's going on here?
Rosenberg,
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
and
Just
Wilhelm
listen and you'll
are
hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
It's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzig is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your dear will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
You're too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
Yeah!
So, how? Are you with us?
I'll do it, but I need your help in return.
All right, I'll do it. But then you have to give me a hand with something.
What do you need?
Kunesh owes money to father and doesn't want to pay. I tried talking to him, but he wouldn't listen. I need more than words to get coin out of him, and I can't handle it on my own.
No problem. We'll back you up. Just as soon as we're done plastering Deutsch's house.
I'll be happy to sort out that drunken oaf.
Alright, let's go while Deutsch is still sitting safely in the tavern.
Alright, let us go. Wrong button again. Shall we douche to Deutsch? Need to go that way. Isn't like Fable where you can kick a chicken.
Good health to you, Henry.
Ah, I can't talk to her. Manure right outside the home.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
Fritz here seems very brilliant.
Listen, there's this locked chest I need to get into.
Really? An honest trade not good enough for you anymore?
It's just that someone has something that doesn't belong to him, and I want to take it back.
If you say so. It's not skin off my nose anyway. I've got some lockpicks you can have. But if you get caught, you didn't get them from me.
Never heard of you. Thanks, Fritz.
Yeah, lockpicks. Might not be brilliant, but the man's got what I need.
What do you want, lad?
Your husband's making
I just
trouble.
went by the tavern, and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
he might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me.
I love
just
that line.
hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo!
Eat shit, Docious.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey,
I
man,
think we're
can't
throwing
you see?
poop at your house.
We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbyszek? Hanging out with this
Zbyszek.
Docious? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Splat!
Fuck her! I'll make you pay for that.
Kick your ass. Who's next? Donkey punch! Whew. Marigold. 3-on-1. I think I will even up his odds to 100% kick ass. Uh-oh, run for the catch ball. Bye-bye. There's a guard. There he is! Right in the middle of the screen! Here's the catch ball! I think I'm not going to be caught by him, thank you very much. I think I shall escape. Escape. There we go. The lads at Kinesh's. Kinesh's is C. That's C. I know where that. Alright, let's go. Let's go to it, boys. Let's see if I can get my hands on some lockpicks too. I'm always the first one here. Running down this hill's like a really poor rendition of Little House on the Prairie. Run, you fat bastard, run. Come on, come on. I'm running backwards faster than you.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
I need a hand with Kunesh.
Sure, mate. You helped us, so we'll help you.
Yeah.
Let's get to it then.
Go kick his ass. Can't talk to Fritz though. I want. He's the one I gotta talk to. I still want those lockpicks though.
Kunesh, get out here, you old goat. I've something to show you.
There he is. Come on, Kunesh. Apparently people don't run back in 1403 very well.
What the fuck are you here for? You want me to take a whip to you or call a catch pole?
Just try it, you old drunk.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah! I'll just stand back and let them kick his ass. There we go.
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Kicked your ass. Could be mean and punch him in the back of the head. Take his clothes.
What the hell?
Hey.
Ah. Oh, I guess I won't be able to get those lockpicks from him. That kind of blows. I really wanted them too. Where's your axe, buddy? I need your axe.
All right, Blacksmith boy, you got the better of me. Take what you want.
You haven't heard the last of me. Kick your ass again. Oh, can't eat his food. Precious hammers. Oh, I think I already have his axe. I think I snagged that on the way past last time. Alright, so now we need to go over here to the charcoal guy.
Good day.
Let's talk trade. I need, I think it was 10, yeah, 10 charcoal. Now. I do have the lockpicks. I didn't think I had the lockpicks. Yeah! I got a lockpick. I got a lockpick. So. Hang on, just because I'm. Huh. I can pay exactly 0. I wonder if. Alright, just to show haggling, let's see if I can get anything out of this guy.
Let's talk about the price.
Why not?
Why not? Alright, so I'm going to leave this up on the screen for a second. You guys can pause this and read this if you'd like. I mean, it's all pretty simple, basically. I just move my lever. I just move my lever back and forth and, you know. Let's see.
Since it's you.
Less.
Less! Okay, what's your counter offer? Can I get 0.5?
Aye, that would do it.
Hey! Cool, thank you very much, man. Now, I need to get... Oh, I need to get the... Do I have the ale already or no? I do not. I need to get the ale. Then I need to get the crossguard. And then I can finally go home. Maybe get this day over with. Go see Bianca. Ooh, wrong. God, I always go down that road. I don't know why. A hopper fence. I'd hop her fence. Alright, Bianca, where are you? Woman? There you are.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
You do.
Beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
I need a pitcher for father.
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye, Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
Yeah, picture veil.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanya.
I already saw Vanyek, though.
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me
She's a
properly
ghost!
later.
You bet I will.
Alright, so the Savior Schnapps, that's actually the save mechanic. If I go here, just show you real quick. I can select save game, it'll cost me 1 Savior Schnapps. I'll have up to, I can have a max of 3. Oh, excuse me. I can have a max of 3 at any one time, but they are alcoholic, so if I drink too much, and if I save too much in one go, I'll end up getting drunk. And basically, I think it's a system designed to prevent people from. I mean, we've all done it, where we save the game just before we do something, and then if it doesn't work, we just roll the save. Just keep rolling the save over and over and over again until we get what we want.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Deutsch was denouncing the king in the tavern.
I've just been to the tavern. The Deutsch was saying all kinds of shit about how Sigismund should be king.
That bastard. One day he'll get his teeth knocked down his throat if he doesn't shut up.
I came for the cross guard.
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the
I like that
Chamberlain
little
has the cross guard
pop he does.
Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Brand new games with audio and graphical glitches.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
I've got a cross guard. Alright, so now we go home and put the whole thing together. And we have to go far. Literally. 30 feet. Excuse me. Now, one detail I do like is so often when you see blacksmiths in a game, they're forging and hammering an actual sword. Like a full-fledged sword. This game does not. Now it's quenching it. They did do a good job. And it just disappears, then reappears. What did you do in Kuttenberg?
What did you actually do in Kuttenberg?
Oh, all sorts. You had to be able to put your hand to anything if you wanted to make a living. But I was never far from iron.
I'd like to see Kuttenberg sometime.
I'll take you there one day, never fear. It's a beautiful city. But in the end, you'll learn the best places here by the Sasau. We've kind nobles, fertile land, and plenty of everything.
And do you know Sir Radzig well?
We've known each other long enough.
About the things you wanted.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have.
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the Master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. This will be the finest sword I've ever made. We got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together.
Fire up the forge. The forge is already lit. You can see it in the background.
By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologize to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. And we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
Heat waves in there. I like that.
Furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
So what they're going to do here, if I remember correct, if I remember my middle-aged blacksmithing, or my medieval blacksmithing correctly, because, you know, it's such an expert on it, you take the piece of wood that will form the grip, and you do exactly what they show there. You basically, you sear it, you burn it on.
Once more.
And then it fits that tang perfectly, the little bit sticking out from under the blade.
Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
But each tang, even if you could make 100 swords, each one's going to be ever so slightly different. So if I remember correctly, that's what they're doing. I could be wrong, but I believe that is what they did there.
Why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
pommel. The thing at the end acts as a counterbalance and holds the whole spear together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Actually, they're in my pocket because I grabbed them on the way out the door. Yeah, what's up, girl? You looking good? Yeah.
Be a bit more careful. What is it?
Thump, thump, thump.
Henry, what are you waiting for? Bring those nails.
I have them.
Those nails you wanted?
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other.
Still yapping in the background.
Mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Fine lass, eh?
Lass.
Now, stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it.
Here's a baseball, dude.
You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work. Very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Ispan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
Talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them?
Shove the sword in them.
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Looks like bad stuff. I love the detail on the armor.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
And what about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
I wonder if that was what was in the locked trunk.
Quickly! We have to close the gates! Move! Come on, we're closing! Move it, people! Come on! We're running out of time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates! Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah! Get through the gates!
Half hilt, if I remember correctly, or something like that, where you grab the blade. What's it called, half hilting, or half handing. He looks like a nice guy.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them! Run by the moats! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
It's time to run! Dunk. Man, that's the problem with running is you lose stamina quickly. Are they chasing me? Don't look like they're chasing me. At least not yet. Or if they are, I've got a good head of steam on them. Well, okay, that was the, sorry about that. That was the, Hey! Woohoo! Come on. There we go. The directions it read, it basically was, left analog stick to move, circle to canter, and then double circle to gallop. Just to make things difficult, I'm now bleeding. Woohoo. I kind of keep moving side to side a little bit.
Talmberg is to the left, along the stream.
Run, stupids!
Run for it!
Woohoo!
Flee! To Talmberg!
Ooh, those are getting close. Well, there goes an arrow. And I've already been hit once in the back. I heard it go. I'm trying to stay, keep moving side to side. It seems to make them harder to hit you. Well, I mean, it makes sense. Run, stupid! Run!
Warn the others. They've tore at Skalitz.
I don't know. If I saw a bunch of people running down the road on horseback, I'd run into the woods.
Go! They'll kill you all.
There we go. I think they're starting to. Ooh, okay. Come on, horse. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and start galloping you again because. There we go. Yeah! I rode to Talmberg! Horse sticking out, arrow sticking out of my leg. Loose! With all those arrows fired, they'd have hit somebody.
Quickly! We're closing the gate!
The portcullis.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tartars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Lord Divish, this fellow drinking sounds like somebody. I'm not sure who it is.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Kuttenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Alright, everybody. Well, I think this is probably a good stopping point. We had a lot of cinematics and a little bit of action, and apparently I am in severe need of food and some sleep, both my character and me. But we're gonna go ahead and stop it here. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys had as much fun watching as I did playing. I mean, I'm enjoying this game. The first playthrough I did just to get an idea for the game, I didn't make it very much further than this, so I'm really looking forward to next time. Really push on. Oh, excuse me, I apologize. What the hell? Okay. But yeah, if you guys like this, don't forget, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button.
Oh God.
Eat food. I think he's hungry. So, but anyway, yeah, like I said, if you guys like this, let me know down in the comments. I'll be releasing another video probably about a week after this one is released, announcing the winner of the, I'm going to step out of this area, announcing the winner of the Amazon gift card. So again, if you want to win that, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below that you actually want to win it. So thank you, everybody. As usual, I am your host, Sir Wulfe. This has been Black Wolf Gaming, and I look forward to seeing all of you again in the very next episode.